Welcome to Tricky TV. I'm Stephen Mulhern, and this is the show that makes everyone say...
How do you do that?
The great thing is, some of the time, I'm going to show you how you can do it too. On today's show, we attempt to turn this clapped-out family car into a much classier form of transport. You will laugh your socks off with our wicked wind-up that makes people react like this. And we're going to try and stop the clock and attempt to make Big Ben disappear. Yes, loads to pack into today's show, so let's get on with it. Now, have a little look at this mark on my hand. Now, there's nothing weird about that, it's just that I've got a leaky pen. But the next trick you're about to see is very weird and always gets a very big reaction. Okay, if you pass that to any one of your mates, and that's great. And hold out your hands flat for me, that's cool. Brilliant. I close them both like this, and just pick one. Which one do you want to use? Okay, put the one down. Good stuff. And now we take lipstick and we put a tiny bit just on the back of your hand, just there. All right? If I just rub that into your hand, it will go. See, that's not impressive. But what really makes people freak out is that the lipstick actually sinks through your hand. Slowly turn over your hand and have a look.
Oh my God!
Look, slowly open your hand and turn it over.
Oh my God!
The visitors to Thorpe Park love this trick.
Oh my God!
I'll be showing you how to do it a little later on.
Great spin.
Oh, come on. Now, I'm here with very funny comedian and brilliant actor Bradley Walsh, who you recognise as Danny Baldwin if you're a fan of a famous soap. Come on. Here we go. Bosh! Straight in. I thank you. You've been practising. I can't believe you've done. You used to be a footballer, didn't you?
Yeah, I played for a couple of years at Brentford in West London,
right.
And then semi-pro afterwards, so yeah, it was good.
So why did you stop?
I fractured both my ankles and I had to stop at quite a young age because I lost a bit of confidence, I guess, and couldn't get back in the side.
But now you're an actor.
Yeah, there you are.
Once
one door shuts, another one opens.
Absolutely. Now, what we're going to do, we're also going to do a trick on you, and it's with these cards. They're football cards, all right? You can see they're all completely different. If you want to make sure as well, Bradley, to make sure they're all,
yeah, no worries.
all different, that sort of stuff.
They are indeed.
As you've got a great knowledge of football, what we're going to do, I want you to imagine that you are now a football manager.
Okay.
All right? I want you to look through the cards again and pick out what you think is the best player.
Right, okay. Well, I've seen one I think's a great, and I played defender, so I think at the moment the midfielder there at the top, I think at the top of his game is Steven Gerrard.
Okay, Steven Gerrard, this one here. Now, to make sure that we can't have any duplicates or anything like that, I need you to sign your name on it, okay?
Well, indeed, okay.
That's it, sign your name on this one. This way you know for a fact we can't have two cards with Steven Gerrard's picture on, and more importantly, Bradley Walsh's autograph. Okay,
Indeed.
so you've now signed him like a manager would.
Oh, well,
right?
indeed.
And you can see it definitely doesn't come off or anything like that. Now, I'm going to take the card that you signed, I'm going to put it inside the middle, all right? It's very important you see it goes inside the middle.
Right.
So it's not on the bottom and it's not on the top, it's definitely inside the pack.
It is.
And all I'm going to do is snap and shake, nothing else, and Steven Gerrard should jump to the top.
Very good. Very good.
Now, the first time people see it, they never clap.
Very good.
No, not really, Jane. No, look, seriously, we'll do it even slower. Look, again, you can see Steven Gerrard with your autograph on, and again, it will jump to the top.
How do you do that?
That's what they always are.
That is great.
Look, this time, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to bend the card that you've picked, okay? So it's got a bend in as well.
Right.
So you know it's got your autograph on and a bend in too.
Yeah.
Now, Bradley, watch. Keep your eye on the pack, all right? Watch, we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Do you want to turn it over? It is.
Brilliant.
Okay, now the last thing, what we're going to do, okay, you've always got to keep your eye on the ball. Never ever take your eye off Steven Gerrard for the final time. Look, watch. He goes back inside the pack, all right? Still got your autograph on just
Indeed.
there. You actually push it in yourself, Bradley. Push it in.
There you go.
Hang on. There you go. You are a star.
Brilliant, well done,
Thank
Steve.
you so much.
Fantastic.
fairly standard reaction to a humongous spider, you may think. But what if I told you all those people were reacting to one of these, a cheap plastic joke spider? Now, initially, you may be thinking they're all a set of total wussies, but that isn't strictly true. You see, our carefully planned setup here at the Paradise Wildlife Park means that we're going to make people think that this joke spider is the real thing. And if this magically appeared on your body and you thought it was real, how would you react? Now, we have our special interest spider table all set up and ready to go. But to help this wicked wind-up along, all I need to do is get into disguise. After hours in makeup, I'm transformed into Rob, a leading spider specialist, otherwise known as Spider-Man. So are you ready, Rob? Ready to go, Steve-O. Onza. My first challenge is to get my audience really focused on the subject of spiders. If you place your hand underneath it, and one on top if you would, that would be great. You can actually see there's 5 of them in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many's in there? 1, 2, 4. Magically, our plastic spider has appeared on the back of his hand, and he doesn't suspect a thing.
Then you got 4 now.
It's very, very odd. Ah! Bingo! Let's have another go. So if you stand up for me and hold out your hands flat, what you need to do is actually just touch the. If you pass both hands on that one, and then place both hands on top. And that was just the beginning. Really close. That'll make it work. Place both hands on the back of your We then tried this. I'm going to show you these cards here. These are like information cards for spiders. Could you hold out your hands for me? That's great. We're going to use them as like a table. Okay, just for now, you can place your hands by your side and your hands by your side as well. That's great. Okay, now, you've seen all the spiders just here. You know they're definitely there. Just wave this hand over the cards for me. Just wave this hand over the cards. That's great. And now, if we have a look on the top card, we can see that one of the spiders has gone. And that's the Sydney funnel web spider. But now, keep this hand flat. We're going to try and make the spider come back. So if you wave this hand over the cards, watch what happens. Oh!
That's what I would do.
Hand over the cards. I'd like to just wave this hand over the cards. Spiders like that would be great, and we'll have a look at the top one. You'll see that the spider is gone. But now we're going to try and make the spider come back. So all you've got to do is just wave this hand over the cards like that. That's great. Isn't it amazing how much people will freak out over a little plastic spider? I'm in Parliament Square in the centre of London, a gold mine of photo opportunities. Tourists flock here to snap away to their heart's content. Look, there are the Houses of Parliament. Here's the statue of our most famous Prime Minister, Winston Churchill. And Westminster Abbey. But the most popular one is, of course, Big Ben. Loved by the entire population, famous throughout the world, and is a national symbol of all that is British. But what would happen if we made Big Ben completely disappear? Let's find out. Watch this. Big Ben has gone. Completely disappeared. I tell you what, it's caused a stir around London already. And if you keep watching, I'm going to tell you the secret of how we made Big Ben go. We've also got all of this. Find out how that mark travels through flesh and bone and become part of the secret circle. This is the classic 3-coin trick. See how it works on Beat the Chief. And can this little car, by some amazing stretch of the imagination, become a much more impressive set of wheels? Welcome back to Tricky TV. Now, just before the break, the Tricky team and I got even trickier, and we made Big Ben disappear. Yeah. Watch this. Big Ben has gone. But it did upset a few people, so we're now going to put Big Ben back. You see, Big Ben didn't really disappear. No. Big Ben is just there behind me. Yep. Now you see him. Now you don't. Now you see him. Now you don't. So how do we make it look as though Big Ben disappeared? Well, here's the secret. Meet Little Ben. Just a picture of the famous clock cut out so you can still see moving sky. When I closed the door to the picture frame, I just took this out and popped it down there. So when I opened the door, all you saw was sky and you thought it disappeared. It's a brilliant trick. But what about the traumatized tourists? Yeah, see, they were in on the trick as well. They're part of the Tricky team, doing a spot of very bad acting. If you're sharp, then you'll be able to spot a cheat when you see one. And here on Tricky TV, we know all the tricks they get up to. So we're going to tell you them so that you can beat the cheat. Right, the idea is this. We've got 3 coins, 1, 2 and 3. All you have to do, let's use you. 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to turn round and I want you to just touch any one of the coins. But make sure you don't move them, because that will give it away. And then I will tell you which coin you touched. So don't give anything away facially, all right? Here we go, just touch either 1, 2 or 3. You ready? Here we go. Tell me when you've done it, just say yes. Yes. You've done it. I think you picked that coin. No. Did you do it? Yeah. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You, if you step forward for me, all I want you to do is just wave your hand over any one of the coins. But do it when my back is turned so I can't see, okay? Very important. Okay, do it now. Have you done it? Yeah. Okay. I would say you, the middle coin. Oh. Yeah. Right, here we go again. Keep your eye on the coins. 1, 2 and 3. Now, I'm going to turn around. I'd like you to touch a coin, but wait until I turn round. OK. Pick a coin now and shout out yes when you've done it.
Yes.
OK, let me try and find that coin. Yeah. See, what these people don't realise is that this thing is a whole con. They can never, ever, ever work out how he is doing it. Let me tell you the secret. Look at the guy in the beard. All right, look over there. Can you see him in the beard? Now, he is called a plant, and he's in on the whole cheat. When he touches his right ear, the cheat knows to touch the right coin. When he touches his left ear, the cheat knows to pick the left coin. And when he scratches his chin, then the cheat knows to pick the middle coin. Also, have another look at him. He's quite a good-looking guy. Yeah, he runs in the family. He's my dad. Earlier on Tricky TV, I made marks on people's hands with a lipstick like this. I then rubbed that mark into their hand, like that, and told them to hold out their hand. When they did, the mark appeared on their palm. And I got loads of brilliant reactions, just like this. This trick just makes me laugh because you're always guaranteed a brilliant reaction. But did you guess how it was done? Did you? Honestly? Okay, I'll tell you the secret. First of all, you need to do something a bit tricky. Take your lipstick and make a mark on your middle finger like that. All right? When you've done that, you need someone to do the trick on. Keith, on cameras, will you hold out your hands flat for me? Thanks very much. How are you holding the camera? Magic. Okay, now you need to leave this mark on the palm of the spectator's hand. And the way you do that is you say, can you hold your hands a bit wider for me, please? As you're saying this, you're just touching their palm, which leaves a mark, okay? You then say, okay, close both your hands, that's it. Now all the hard work is over. You take the lipstick and you put another mark on the hand that has the secret mark on. You stand back and you say, now, just rub that mark in for me. That's it, you do it, because I don't want to touch it. Okay. When the marker's gone, get ready for their big reaction. Because when you say, hold out your hand flat, they'll see that mark and think it was the mark on the back of their hand. Thanks, Keith, you can put your hands down now. Here's a tricky tip for you. Make sure when you are leaving the secret mark, you keep chatting. That way it will divert any attention away. And never show your fingers before you do the trick, especially when you've done it as many times as I have. Do you know what I mean? Okay, you now know the secret, so get out there and start tricking, because you are part of the secret circle. We've come along to Brands Hatch because we need a big space for a very, very big trick. All for two lovely ladies. Now, we've got Georgie and we've also got Vicky. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good stuff. Now, you're off to somewhere tonight, aren't you? That's why you're dressed up and all that sort of stuff. Where are you going?
We're going to school disco.
School disco, an important night, but you do have a problem.
Yeah, it's my dad's car. It's gross.
Now, I don't know if you can see the dad's car coming in, but let's go and meet him. How are you, Brian?
Hello, Steve.
Good to see you. Now, obviously, your car would get them to the school disco, but you've agreed that they should go there in style.
That'd be lovely.
Cool. Okay, well, if you trust me with your car, it will all be fine, I promise. Out you come. There we go. It's going to be all right.
Thanks.
Well, I promise. If you go over that side, there we are. See you later, Brian. Now, the first thing and the easiest thing that I can sort is your driver, okay? Because I've got Trevor here. How are you, Trev?
I'm not too bad.
Good stuff. If you want to get inside, that'll be brilliant. The magic will soon begin, girls, I promise. Trevor, start up the car. Here we go, girls. Come over this side. Right. Now, as this is a large-scale problem, we're obviously going to do a large-scale trick, and that's what we've got the tricky tunnel for. Ladies, if you want to stand there for me, that is brilliant. Okay, Trevor, could you drive round and go through the tunnel, please? Okay, now the reason we're doing this is that you'll see as Trevor drives through the tunnel that it is completely empty, okay? That's it. So he's going to go through one end of the tunnel and come out the other end. Here he goes. Now, the important thing as well is that you see inside the tunnel as he's driving through. Again, just to prove that it's completely empty. Nowhere to hide anything. Now, hopefully, here's Trevor. Brilliant. Okay, Trev. Right, go round one more time through the tunnel. He's going to go all the way through the tunnel and come out the other end. And hopefully what we're going to try and do is transform Vicky's parents' car into their dream machine to take them to the all-important disco tonight. 3, 2, 1, here it comes! Now that is tricky! How good is that? Oh, the girls are happy. Girls, come over this side. That's it. Brilliant stuff. You're going to go to the disco in style, I promise. Let me open the door for you. All your friends come in as well. That's it. Here we go. In you go. I thought it was locked there. That'd have been embarrassing. That's it. In you go.
Thank you.
No problem. They're so happy. This is great. In you get. Lovely stuff. Okay, Trev, drive safely. See you later. There we go. Bye. How pleased are they? How cool was that? Hope you enjoyed it. And you're definitely going to enjoy what's coming up on next week's Tricky TV. Have a look. Yes, next time pop star Rachel Stevens lent me her expensive ring for a big trick. Big mistake. We set up a class as they take a school trip to a cinema in our wicked wind-up. And I take my life into my hands. With the Table of Death, a very scary escapology trick. Don't miss it. So that's all coming up on next week's Tricky TV. It's looking good, isn't it? Do you know, I've just realised I've sorted out Vicky and her parents' car. But how am I going to get home?
Do you like the new bike, son?
It's my dad. Where's Mum?
She won't get on it, but you will.
You dropped her. Right,
On you get.
Come on.
Are you ready?
Yep, go on.
All right, here we go.
Here's some of the things you didn't get to see. Just to show that things don't always go according to plan. Watch the tunnel! It's all going very well. I need to help the sorry, King, to do something a bit tricky. So I've got this all over my hands. That's it, brilliant. Where do I go from there? It's truth, mate. Throw another shrimp on the barbecue.
Tricky TV.